didn't do that good of a video yesterday what all I had gotten done, so I'm just gonna show a little bit before I get started. Let's see. So, all that loaded up. There was 2 big holes at the front. Got that one filled in. I started on this end down there, but I'll give you a better view here in a minute. This is going back towards my deer stand, and as you can see, all of it smoothed out pretty good. I'll show you the levee here in a second. So that's coming out nicely, and it's gonna be pretty after we get done with it. Alright, and here is the levee right here. So I'm gonna be living on that side. I still haven't figured out what I'm gonna do with this big old pile of sand yet, but that's gonna be the pond that I'm gonna stock up. It's gonna have this levee on it. I'm gonna plant cypress trees all down this side of this pond here. But today, the area of focus is that patch right there, because that leads back to another. Piece of the property that kind of got cut off when they dug this pond here. But as you can see, it's been a lot of pushing. Turkeys. But there's this beautiful white oak right next to the levee here. It might not look much right now because it ain't got a whole lot of leaves on it. But all in all, it's coming along together pretty nicely. Alright, this is my hunting spot. My deer stand. And feeders down there. I know what I want to do, but I don't want to disrupt it. I mean, we're in the middle of deer season. I mean, I know at the gravel pit we'll be working all the time, and deer just be walking on by like it don't faze them. I'm just a little nervous about doing it. I'd rather not mess them up too bad. So we'll see what happens. Quick test on the feeder real quick, make sure everything's still operating fine. Didn't see no corn, but I know I had a buck and a doe in here last night. It looks like they mopped it up pretty good, which I got about, I don't know, close to 13 turkeys coming in here every evening, which, if you ever watch a turkey eat, they can destroy a corn pile pretty quickly. But you can see all the, that's nothing but deer prints, all the little indentions in the ground. So this ultimately is my, look at all the deer tracks. This is ultimately where I want my feeder to be at. Every time I see the deer, they come through there. Occasionally, most of your bucks that are traveling along come from this direction. So there's turkey tracks. But what I want to do is to take that levee there and doze it down into that little strip and fill that back in, and put my feeder all the way at the end. My deer stand be right up in here somewhere. So we'll see what happens. Might not have enough time to do it because we are trying to get a house site ready first, and ultimately that's my main goal, is just to get it where I can stay out here. And the dozer belongs to my boss man, so they really good employers. And they sent it, they let me have the dozer they brought out the day before Thanksgiving. I'm supposed to go back for Monday, so maybe they can get it to me again, maybe around Christmas. I could do some more. So I guess we'll see what happens. But I'm about to go in on the dozer, and I'll try to do a little bit better today than I did yesterday. Yesterday it was just kind of a hectic day, not really in regard to doing anything else, but it was just in that levee. In that levee there was old hickory trees. Shoot, probably you'd have been doing everything you could to get your arms around them. That's how big they were. But they were up in that levee, so you had to dig them up, shove them to that hole, and that just made everything go so much slower yesterday. Which I don't have as much to push today, and pretty much everything I got to push now is next to a hole, which makes it a lot faster. But we'll see. I would really like to get that levee dozed now. I would really like to get that done. There's some people's houses, I mean, they're not like close, like really nobody's close. I mean, it's back here by itself, but they have dogs. And if you've ever been on my page and seen the picture that I posted, you got a dog deciding to use the facilities right on top of my salt block. Why he felt like that was a good spot, I don't know, but that's a little frustrating, because naturally deer assume any kind of dog scent coyote, it's just a predator thing. And a lot of people around here still hunt with dogs, so they don't really like the dog smell. But here we go again. I have to go move around. Look at this little fella. Let's see the blue. Let's see if I can get you right here. That's pretty cool though. different. A little bit left to go. It definitely looks a whole lot better. So I got all these other fingers in front of me to get. And I'm gonna head back up to the front. Do a little bit over there. Something just went running through there.